Alrighty. Hello again, everybody. Finishing up Doki Doki Literature Club today. Don't know about you guys, but I, for one, am excited. So, let's go ahead and pull back up our save. We're not doing all that. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? I think I'm probably gonna go with Sayori. You know, best friend or whatever. I feel like she should be second. Hello! Nice to see you. This is a good poem, Cad. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club. I don't think I ever, officially said yes to joining the club. They literally just, dragged me into this. I didn't have a choice but to be part of the literature club. Well, of course. You didn't give me a choice. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Cad. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Has she called me selfish before? This just goes back to what I said last night. I'm a horrible friend, man. I'm a really bad friend to Sayori. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. She doesn't. She has no clue that the entire reason I'm here is because the club is filled with pretty girls. That's it. That's what I mean when I say I'm a horrible friend. That's the only reason why I decided to join the club. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. True. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Good, how are you doing today? Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Let's judge your poem, guys. I want you guys to rate a poem on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst thing you've ever read in your life, 10 being perfect literature. We'll see about that. That's good, that's fantastic. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Just a bit. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you want to wait until this morning? Did you wait until this morning to write this? She did. She did wait until this morning. No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. No, you can't. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Me and my poem of gibberish. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. She did a better job than me, I think. My poem made no sense. I didn't mean to say that, it was a bad... I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah, I want breakfast. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. She does look like the kind of girl to eat eggs and toast. I'm not gonna lie. Eggs and toast and maybe some like hash browns on the side or something. Or like, I don't know, bacon. Even though you were late to school, that's why she was late to school. She made eggs and toast. Thank you. It's bad to skip breakfast. I'm sure there's a thing you can turn on where it like pings you when you get a follower, so it's easier for me to catch that. I missed so many people last night. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Thank you. I love to have the support. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Is she though? Is she? Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I'll look forward to it. I play Minecraft as well, and of course there's like other games on my list to play. After Doki Doki Literature Club, I do want to try and stream Detroit Becomes Human for you guys. Or I think it's called Alice Madness Returns. A friend recommended that one to me, and it seems really good. Yes, the broken script is what I was playing last night. Who should I show my poem to next? Should we show it to Natsuki or Monica, guys? I really want to go with Monica, but Natsuki. I see a vote for Natsuki, and that's what I will choose. Yeah, I love Detroit Becomes Human. I didn't get to finish it before I got a new computer, though, so I kind of have to replay the entire game. Not that I'll complain. Cad, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Yeah, my poem was crap. I do like art. I draw a little bit myself, actually. What? She called me out so fast because my poem was just trash. I can't lie. Hush. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? I didn't. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Yeah, show me your first poem, Natsuki. I bet it's just as much gibberish as mine was. Exclamation point. How would you even, like, read that out? Painful to think about? ... Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm not very much interested. So I'm more interested in building my stuff myself. Any digital artwork I'd want for my channel, I'd like to do myself. Love the offer though, really appreciate it. I'm sure you have some awesome work. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess you gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Honestly, that wasn't a bad poem, not gonna lie. That wasn't bad at all. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I actually did like that poem. It was nice. It's an alright poem. It's not the best, but you know, there's meaning behind it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? She's so right there, I can't even lie. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. It was like overly easy. It looked like something like a kindergartner wrote, I can't even lie. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, I decided to write about it. People can try. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. On purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That is true, a lot more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. She thinks she's a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Can I just mention that I love the fact that she has like little canines? I think that's so cute. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Monica now. Just Monica. Let me prepare my Monica voice. I'm gonna try and do the same voice I did for her last night. Hi, Cad. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new at everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. I don't know why I gave her like a kind of deep voice. I don't even know what I sound like when I'm doing that voice. I haven't watched my stream from last night. I could sound really stupid and not know it. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Can do, Monica. Yep, of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm not talking to her. I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. That is so true, honestly. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Cad. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Cad. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. I don't know. Monica has like the stiffest, like most awkward poses. I can't even lie. I mean, look, why is she holding her arms out to her sides like that? It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Like, this is such an awkward pose right here. She looks so awkward with her blank stare. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. I've skipped like 2 lines. I'm sorry about that. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Like, how do her hands, how do her arms just disappear? Why is her skirt, like, flowing out like that? I think she might actually be a robot. I can't even lie. She's, like, weird. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, I know. Who do you think I'm going for? Yuri. Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism, imagery, I mean. Unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Why is she, like, explaining Yuri to me right now? Like, I know that. It's very challenging to write like that, effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze. I have to let go of the Monica voice. She's talking too much. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find out the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. But I don't want to impress you either. I want you to, like, skedaddle and stay away. She's, like, weird towards you from the start of the game. Jesus. Choking on a hot Cheeto sounds, like, horrible. God, just like this ball of spice just choking you. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Drink some, like, water or something. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Good, good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the... Oh, she wrote a long one. You ready for this one? Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. My retinas! Oh God, my retinas! They're already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. She destroyed my eyes with that poem. My retinas are gone. So, what do you think? Honestly, 2 out of 10. And that's just because I don't like Monica. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, let me bring back the Monica voice. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Epiphany? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Yeah, I barely know you, girl. Hardly know you. The only person I know here is Sayori. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hands. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. They are judging you for your mediocre writing abilities. And they're judging harshly. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It don't. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My ands? What the hell did I just say? My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They genuinely exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. She's kind of a jerk, I'm not gonna lie. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I mean, she did write it like a 5th grader. I agree. Yuri's my favorite. Can't even lie. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. And she actually knows a thing or two about literature, too. I was just trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Cad did too. Mediocre poem at best, Natsuki, I'm sorry. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, I think that's more of a Sayori. I think, yeah, that was a bad joke there, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Cad liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, she is jealous. She's jealous. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Cat appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. This is what I wanted when I joined the literature club. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? I just realized I don't have a water bottle with me. I'm gonna go run and grab one real quick. I will be right back. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Cad started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they'd just noticed I was standing there. Cad, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Honestly, I think Natsuki is at fault here. I'm not gonna lie. She's being a little too jealous and full of herself right now. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. That's the joys of reading, though. This girl has no media literacy, like, at all. She doesn't, like, process what she's reading as she's reading it. That's why she wants everything to be simple, and she can't understand it. That's, like, insane. Help me explain that to her, Cad. Wait, I'm on Yuri's side here. I'm sorry, Natsuki. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Hello, Hacula. What is that? Is that like a raptor or something? What is that? Like a lizard? It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cad? Well... ... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's gonna be... Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Don't lie to me, Natsuki. I was standing right here the entire time. Yeah, no. That was the easiest decision I've ever had to make in my entire life. I'm on Yuri's side here. Natsuki was just being a jerk, man. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really... I should be the leader of the literature club. I'm spewing straight wisdom and facts right now, guys. Straight wisdom. That's why Natsuki feels threatened when you said her poem was cute. See? I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. No, you did not. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes, when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem up with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have not gotten frustrated being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Cad. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do something so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Exclamation point. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. We're having tea with her. Never mind, Monica's here.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Cad, how about you? Wrong voice.
Cad, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. Except for I watched you guys fight right in front of me. That was awesome. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn some from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ...
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Cad, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that thing kind of happen often? Not to change the topic, but this beamed itself into my head. I once made a president dating simulator that was a story type game like this that you could just click through on Google Slides, and I used this exact background for one of the scenes. That just beamed itself into my brain, and I had to get that out. I think it was called Get Down, Mr. President. I should try and find that sometime. Play it on stream. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. I made it in middle school, by the way. It's been a hot minute since I picked that back up. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Cad, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Clearly, they were literally fighting over me. They were fighting over me. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice. But does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. I'm a horrible friend. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, we're still going for Yuri, guys. So, let me try and make an actual poem out of this. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Misfortune is unrequited. Damn. And uncontrollable. It is unending and a major part of the universe. For it is tenacious and melancholy in the way it works. It has such an aura of tears and variance. So secretive it is. It's uncanny in its desire for existence. Existence. Crimson. I don't know how to fit crimson into that, but just bear with me, chat. Crimson is a tragedy, and tragedy is agonizingly eternity. For I have a philosophy that every moment is invaluable. Yep, that was an epic poem, guys. I did that.